Hello, my dear children. So, we are back with another video. So, today in this video, I'm going to discuss the poverty. As you all know, that we have been discussing chapter 3, poverty as challenge. So, in this video, basically, we will discuss about the poverty as seen by the social scientist. Okay, so in our previous video, we discussed the case of what is poverty, then what are the dimension of poverty and why it is a challenge, isn't it? So after independence also, like our father of the nation Mahatma Gandhi has clearly said that the true independence would be achieved only when the poorest of the poor people in India, they will be out of the abject of the poverty, isn't it, out of the poverty situation. So now we'll see today as what are the social scientists are looking. Okay, so what according to social scientists they are seeing the poverty, what according to them what is the poverty by from their point of view. Okay, so we have, as we have discussed, that the poverty has many faces, it has many dimension, isn't it? The social scientists look at it through a variety of indicators. Okay, so when the social scientists, they are looking this to this poverty, they are looking it from a various indicator. Okay, so usually the indicator use relate to the levels of income and consumption. Okay, so everyone knows that whenever we are talking about poverty, first for the foremost thing we see is the income and we see the consumption, isn't it? How much they are consuming, they, and how much is the income. So based upon that only we are leveling that these are the poor, isn't it? So but now the situation is like the poverty is looked through other social indicators as well. So poverty is not only looked from the perspective of income and from the perspective of consumption, but it is looked from other social indicators as well. Okay, children, like for example, illiteracy level, lack of general resistance due to malnutrition, lack of access to health care, lack of job opportunities, lack of access to safe drinking water, sanitation, etc. So these are the other social indicators, okay children, on the basis of which the poverty is looked upon, apart from income and consumption. Okay children, so analysis of poverty based on the social exclusion and vulnerability is now becoming very common. So now the poverty is looked upon from the two important things, so which is becoming very common nowadays, that is the social exclusion and the vulnerability. Okay, so these two things are the these two analysis of poverty on these two things, on these two criteria is becoming very common now. So we'll discuss this, what is social exclusion and vulnerability, one by one. Okay children, okay, so first we will see social exclusion. So according to this concept, okay, poverty must be seen in terms of the poor having to live only in a poor surrounding with other poor people, excluded from enjoying social equality of better off people in a better surrounding. So social exclusion means obviously that the poor are bound to live in that with the poor only, so they don't get the opportunities, they are not privileged, okay, to enjoy the equality that are being enjoyed by the better off people, those who are better off in the society. Social exclusion means socially they are excluded from taking of the privileges that are being taken up by the better off people. So social exclusion means that, okay, they are poor people, they are bound to live in that surrounding only where other poor people are living, though they can't enter the place where other better off people are there. Okay, so social exclusion can be both a cause as well as a consequence of poverty in the usual sense. So it is the, so because of the social this thing exclusion only, it is causing poverty, as well as it is the one of the consequences of poverty only, that the people have to face this social exclusion. Okay children, so it is both the cause as well as the consequences. So it is also causing poverty as well as it is the one of the consequences of the poverty. Okay, so broadly it is a process through which individual or group are excluded from facility. I have told you, socially they are excluded. Okay, some facilities like benefits and opportunity that other, their better ones, enjoy. Suppose for example, like in a village, where the better people are using some of the facilities of the better drinking water facilities, isn't it? So where the poor people, they are unable to go there, they are not allowed. So on various ground there are various situations, there are various cases, isn't it, children? So we are very much familiar that the people are socially excluded. Okay. So a typical example is the working of the caste system. So we are very much familiar with the working of caste system, where certain castes that are socially excluded, okay, they are not allowed to take the benefits. Okay, for example, we know that they are not allowed to enter the temples, they are not allowed to work on the road where the better people work. So these are the various things, okay, on the basis of which the people are socially excluded, the poor are socially excluded. Okay, so social exclusion thus may lead to, but can cause more damage than having a low income. So having a low income is no doubt it is causing damage, but this kind of thing, okay children, so socially excluded, so this kind of thing can make more damage to the people. Okay, so that's why we are calling it cause as well as the consequences of poverty. These are the things which are hurting the sentiments of the people, isn't it, children? There is no income, they have no income, okay, they can manage, but these are the things which are hurting their sentiments. Okay, so they are hurting the mental well-beings of the people, isn't it? Okay, so these are the things. So social exclusion means like socially excluded, so you can call it is a cause as well as the consequences of the poverty. Okay, so poverty is not only looked from that the people are having low income or people are unable to consume, but they are being looked upon by this type of indicators also, social exclusion. Clear, everyone? So now moving on to the vulnerability. Okay, so vulnerability to poverty is a measure which describes the greater probability of certain communities, say members of the backward classes or individuals such as widow or a physically handicapped differently able person, of becoming or remaining poor in coming years. So vulnerability means a situation where those people, there are certain categories of people who will be at a higher risk. Anything happen, they will be at a higher risk. So vulnerability means they are that. Okay, so anything happen, they will be at the higher risk. Okay, so certain communities as like the backward classes, widows, handicapped people, so anything happens, so they will be at a higher risk. Okay, so vulnerability is determined by the options available to different communities for finding an alternative living in terms of assets, education, health, job opportunity. Further, it is analyzed on the basis of the greater risk these groups face at the time of natural disaster. So I have told you, anything happen, take for example some of the natural disaster takes place, earthquake, tsunami, terrorism, so these are the vulnerable groups who will be at a higher risk. Okay, so additional analysis is made of their social and economic ability to handle this risk. Okay, so what is happening, like additional analysis is made of their social and economic ability to handle this risk. In fact, vulnerability describes the greater probability of more adversely affected than any other people when bad times comes or for every day, whether a flood or an earthquake or simply a fall in the availability of jobs. So vulnerability means anything happens, so these people will be at a higher risk. Okay, so these are the two indicators which is now becoming common, on the basis of which this poverty is being looked upon. You can call it the indicators. Okay, and as it has been, the social scientists are saying that these two have become a common indicators on the basis of which the poverty is looked upon. Okay, so one is the social exclusion and another is the vulnerability. Okay children, so this is about the poverty as seen by the social scientists. So how the social scientists are looking to this poverty. Okay, poverty. So we have this okay, so we have this social exclusion and the vulnerability. Okay, clear children? So this is about the poverty as being seen by the social scientist.